All right, so the next one here, Biden calls Putin a crazy SOB. So, President Biden, the diplomat, called Russian President Vladimir Putin a crazy SOB during a campaign fundraiser event on Wednesday, drawing a rebuke from the Kremlin. Biden made the jab at the Russian leader when discussing climate change, claiming it was a bigger threat than nuclear war. Biden said, quote, "We have a crazy SOB. That guy Putin and others, we always have to be worried about a nuclear conflict, but the existential threat to humanity is climate," end quote. If you remember, not that long ago, I think it was like a year and a half ago at this point now, towards the end of 2022, Biden said that the risk of nuclear Armageddon is higher now than ever before. But it seems to be he's almost downplaying the risk now. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov responded to Biden's comments, saying that it brought shame to the U.S., and he described it as Hollywood cowboy behavior. Peskov said, quote, "Such boorish statements from the mouth of a U.S. leader are hardly capable of hurting the head of another country in any way, much less President Putin, but it is a great shame for the country itself," end quote. So Putin responded as well, and he said that the insult was likely a response to him. Recently, Putin said that he would prefer Biden to win in 2024, win the presidential election, than Trump. He said Biden's more predictable than Trump, which I think is certainly true. And so it was funny because, of course, there's still the Russiagate allegations. And so it was funny to see Putin say that. And then you actually saw the Western U.S. media spin it as, oh, he's saying that to help Trump. But anyway, he's basically saying Biden had to react. I don't know. Who knows? It seems like it was Biden just being Biden. I don't think he was specifically responding to anything. So anyway, and then I just mentioned at the end of the story how Biden has totally abandoned diplomacy with Putin and has not spoken with the Russian leader since Russia launched the invasion of Ukraine about 2 years ago now. And the U.S. has cut off most high-level diplomatic contacts with Russia and continues to reject the idea of negotiations to end the Ukraine war. And this is a habit that Biden has, to just throw out insults at other world leaders. Back in 2021, he called Putin a killer, and that sparked a diplomatic backlash. Russia recalled its ambassador over that. And he also has referred to Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, as a dictator a few times now. And one time was right after they talked and they were trying to ease tensions. And then Biden goes out and calls him a dictator. So, again, nothing really new here for Biden.